I was just so afraid, and knowing that I was there forever, and then all of a sudden, I mean, just all of a sudden, no warning, this bright light showed up. And it was Jesus. And he showed up, and I just fell at his feet. I didn't see his face. I just saw a bright light and an outline of a man in this bright light. Super bright, pure white light. And I just fell down at his feet, and all I wanted to do was worship him. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to move. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to be thankful. 1 second ago, I was lost forever, and he placed it back in my mind that I was a Christian, and that I didn't have to go there. You see, so, I mean, to go from 1 second to that, to 1 second later being with him, it just was, it was amazing. And I can't even describe it, to be in his presence. So glorious and so powerful to be with Jesus. I just laid at his feet. I don't know how long. Didn't seem like it was very long. And he touched me. You know, and I said, Jesus, and he said, I am. But then I thought to myself, Lord, you know, how come those demons hated me so much? And he said, because you're made in my image, and they hate me. And John 15:18 says, they hated me before they hated you, Jesus said. So they have a hatred for mankind. They hate us. And they hate God, but they can't do anything against him, but they can hurt his creation. And that's what they want to do. These demons want to hurt us and torment us. And I knew that he understands every thought man has. Every bird doesn't fly fall to the ground. He knows every hair on your head. You know, all that came into my mind, rushed in my thoughts. You know, just being with him, to grasp that power that he has. And then he allowed me to feel part of his love. And as I was looking, first I looked, and when I saw those demons, how powerful they were. And then I realized, you know, being with Jesus, when we were going up that tunnel, that they looked so, when I look back at those demons, they looked like ants on the wall. When I was in his presence, they looked like an ant on the wall. And I can't explain that. I don't know if they really became that small, or they just appeared that big being with Jesus. But they looked like nothing. And I thought, Lord, look at those things that were so big that I was so afraid of. They're nothing. And he said, all you have to do is cast them out in my name. And it was like, yeah, glory to God. I felt so, you know, on fire. I thought, those things were tormenting me. I thought, Lord, get them. Just get them, Lord.
Reincarnation. Is it just a primitive myth or an actual phenomenon? Is it a belief reserved for a small, misguided minority? Or do many Americans believe in reincarnation, keeping silent for fear of ridicule? How many of these people are having actual experiences but not talking about them? Is anyone investigating reincarnation? And are any of these studies scientific? Is there any proof of reincarnation? And if so, what are the implications?
Indescribable. The joy was just so complete and so profoundly shared by everyone. And then it was over.
If you could take the saddest you've ever been and magnify that about 1,000 times, it was that it felt like grief and anger.
This is a real phenomenon. Whatever's causing this, there really are children who are just learning to speak, who seem obsessed for some reason about the life of a complete stranger.
Not only is it rational to believe in reincarnation, but all the counter-arguments seem to fail. There's no good reason to disbelieve it.
Dr. Shah's most famous case is Prahlad Jani, a holy man who claims he has not eaten or drunk anything since he was 12.
I haven't eaten anything, not even now, even though I'm 80 years old. I will live up to approximately 1,000 to 5,000, maybe even 10,000 years with this kind of body. Although I walk 100-200 kilometers in the jungle, I never sweat, nor feel tired or sleepy. I can meditate for 3, 8 or 12 hours or even months.
Prahlad Jani recently spent 10 days in observation, watched and filmed 24 hours a day.
Minute to minute, second to second. And he was kept in a cabin which was sealed from outside. The bathroom was sealed. One of my assistants would remain with him all throughout 24 hours in changing duty. Doctors would come throughout the day at different time which was not be told to him. And we make sure that nothing can go wrong, in the sense medical world should know that there was not a single loophole.
It is not a miracle, it is supernatural.
Could these results provide the answer to how the boy is surviving without food and water?